How's it going, YouTube? Links Forte here, bringing you my week 4 team builder against Turbo and the Phoenix Midnight. Now, originally I wasn't going to do the team builder, and I'm just going to spoil things a little bit for you. I've already done my battle at this point. I said in the battle video that I didn't do a team builder, but I just got home. It's late. I said, you know what? I need to do a team builder. Let me do this team builder. So it just didn't feel right to not have a team builder because there were some things that happened in the battle, and there were some things I ran, and because it was in the battle, it didn't make sense, because of what transpired. So I'm gonna talk as though the battle didn't happen, so just forget that the battle already happened. But I am going to explain why I brought what I brought. Basically, I'm going to try in the future to do team builders, prior to the battle happening. It just kind of depends on basically when I have my team prep done and when I have time, because sometimes I don't finish my team prep until like the day before, like we do the battle. Like, that's what I try to do. I try to finish my team prep the day before the battle. And then there are other times where it's like I'll finish days before and I'm just like, I got time. But like this week, I finished my prep days before the battle, but I had very little time to record. And when I did have the time, I was just like, I really didn't want to. And going into stuff, I was like, I forgot why I even ran certain things and yada yada yada. But anyway, let me go over Turbo's team real quick. He has Manaphy, which is his first Z Pokemon. If you guys know anything about Manaphy, you know the number one thing that probably scares anybody is Z Rain Dance. Why? Because Manaphy gets a speed boost and it gets in the ring, basically. It's a deadly set. He also has Excadrill, Togekiss, Zygarde 50%. Just a side note, he swept someone with Zygarde last week, so terrified of that thing. Gothitelle, Shadow Tag is annoying. Conkeldurr, Celebi, Hippowdon, so he has the sand to complement his Excadrill. Gotta be careful of that. A Selgor, which is his second Z Pokemon, Lantern, and Darmanitan, which runs through my team. Choice Scarf, Darmanitan runs through my team. It's probably, I don't know if it's the biggest thing that I was fearing this week, but it was in the top 2 of things, like easily, hands down, top 2 of the things like I was fearing this week. But yeah, that's his team. Like I said, Choice Scarf, Darmanitan runs through my team. Gothitelle could pose a problem because if it comes in on the right Pokemon, it tricks like a Choice Scarf or a Choice Specs onto it and proceeds to set up Calm Minds, and then you can't take that thing out. He could bring Sand, Hippowdon, or he could bring Sand with Excadrill, and then that thing just, runs through my team. I also had to be, careful of the obvious, because I have 2 Levitate Pokemon, and then I have a bunch of, which makes my team a lot weaker to ground than it already is. Excadrill could run through my team as well, because Weavile is weak to it, Magearna is weak to it, Rotom Wash, because the Mold Breaker is weak to it. Magmortar's weak to it. He has things that, I don't have many things that want to come in on Excadrill. So let me go into my team real quick. I want to make this video kind of short, so let me pull up my team here. This first Pokemon I'm bringing is Azelf, Cassiberry, Stealth Rock, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Psyshock. Now, my thinking on this was, if for some reason Gothitelle is in and maybe Azelf is switched in on Gothitelle, or something else is in, and then I'm able to switch out, maybe like U-turn or Volt Switch out, I can come in to Azelf and take a Shadow Ball or something. That's what the Cassiberry is there for. Shadow Ball, obviously I can proceed to hit Gothitelle pretty hard. Like I said, Gothitelle was something I was fearing. It can come in on the right Pokemon and proceed to set up. Flamethrower was there. What was Flamethrower there for? I think Flamethrower was there for Excadrill, Celebi, and a Selgor. And then Psyshock, obvious stab, hit stuff on the physical side. Stealth Rock because I wanted to break any potential sashes. and then it would help with Darmanitan, just because the Selgor as well, breaking that sash. Togekiss kind of forced the defog at that point, or just because that's good damage to get on Togekiss. There's nothing else special about that set really. Next up is Rotom Wash, my easiest way to counter Darmanitan, barring like him investing into special attack a little bit and going HP Grass or something crazy like that. Pain Spit, Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch. Like I said, nothing crazy about that. It was just mainly to be able to check Darmanitan a little bit better. I really don't have anything else to say about this set. It was that's basically what it was. Like I said, I was prepping really hard for Gothitelle and Darmanitan because I felt like those two kind of ran through my team. Now we have Chestnut with Shed Shell. Like I said, Gothitelle. I could switch out from the Gothitelle. We have Taunt, Drain Punch, Seed Bomb, Leech Seed. Now the EV spread is a little bit different. I have 20 EVs into speed because what that allows me to do, if I'm not mistaken, I EV'd this just to outspeed maybe like a 0 invested. Like for instance, if Gothitelle was like max HP, max special attack, no speed investment whatsoever, then Chestnut was speed, or maybe it was like a little bit of speed to to over speed creep Gothitelle avoiding a speed creep or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but basically that's what the speed EVs were there for. The special defense was, I think I was able to take, I wish I had written this part down because this is the part I didn't write down. Like Chestnut was the first Pokemon I thought about bringing because I figured that was a good way to get around some of his Pokemon. But I remember calcing, and I don't remember the exact, but I think this EV spread allowed me to live 1 Ice Beam from Manaphy, and then I also live an Adamant, Life Orb, Aerial Ace from Excadrill. I live 1. So that's the reason, I think that's the reason why I went this spread. Let me make sure this is the same one I have written down. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I think my nature was slightly different. So maybe I don't live, I think at this point I don't live, because the one I have written down and the one I actually used in the battle were slightly different. But yeah, I think I live 1 Adamant, Life Orb, Aerial Ace from Excadrill. So that's why I brought this set. And obvious Taunt was for Gothitelle to stop the setup. If he wanted to switch in, like if I could predict Gothitelle coming in, because that's one of the Pokemon Gothitelle could set up on. If I could predict Gothitelle coming in, I could use Taunt. Shed Shell was to make the obvious switch out, so I could switch out, making it difficult for Gothitelle to set up and do any crazy shenanigans. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. Like I said, I just got home. It's really late. I'm gonna edit this video and just throw it up. Have it set to go up at 10 o'clock in the morning, like I always do. Next up is Komala, U-Turn, Sucker Punch, Earthquake, Rapid Spin, 248 HP, max attack, Adamant, and 8 in speed. Again, this was for Gothitelle. The speed wise, it was for Gothitelle, so I could outspeed it and get out. Just in, like I said, if the speed, no speed invested Gothitelle, it was just so I could outspeed it. Originally on this set I had choice bands, but I felt like that would not be smart to be locked in if Gothitelle were to come in. Yeah, granted, Gothitelle could probably trick me and give me like a choice scarf or something, but I just didn't think it would be smart to lock myself in against a Gothitelle. I originally had Return on here, but I felt like I needed to make sure, just in case, I needed to make sure I had Rapid Spin on here just to make sure, like hazards weren't on my side of the field or anything like that. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, that's my quality set. Nothing too special about it. I just wanted something to be able to hit a little bit harder, when I'm switching out and stuff like that. I have to remember to put genders and stuff on here when I'm having my team gen too, but it's whatever. So next up is Weavile, Choice Band, Knockoff, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, Pursuit. like I said, I wanted to be able to come in on Gothitelle if I could U-turn or volt switch out, or switch out with Chestnut, and then I could scare that thing out with a Pursuit, or I could scare it out. You know, I think Pursuit still knocked it out no matter what. I'm adamant this week because nothing on his team, barring a choice card. Well, okay, so other than Selgor, nothing on his team outspeeds me or can reach my speed tier, even if I'm adamant. And then there was no reason for me to go Jolly, because even if, like, say for instance, a Selgor went Modest, I couldn't reach its speed, so it just made more sense to go for the damage instead of the speed. If somebody went Choice Scarf, they were gonna outspeed me anyway, so that was that. But yeah, nothing special about this set. Like I said, Gothitelle and Darmanitan were like my main things to prep for. And last but not least is Salamence, Choice Scarf, Moxie, Earthquake, Iron Tail, Outrage, and Aerial Ace. I wanted to make sure, you know, Salamence could hit Togekiss, which is why I brought Iron Tail. Oh man, Aerial Ace. I think Aerial Ace was mainly for Conkeldurr and Celebi, sort of. Celebi, sort of. A Selgor, it hits really hard. It's stab too, so you know that's that. The reason why originally I was going like Steelium Z Salamence, but I felt like that was over prep for Togekiss. And then I just thought about it. I was like, you know, that's when I think at this point is when I realized, like, oh, well, if he brings Choice Scarf Darmanitan, because I already recognized Darmanitan ran through me. But I was like, if he brings Choice Scarf Darmanitan, then I have nothing to beat it. So, oh, sorry. So I decided that I needed to bring Choice Scarf Salamence because he really didn't have a way to deal with Choice Scarf Salamence. And I have to take care of Salamence, otherwise I lose the battle right then and there. But yeah, I also had to go Jolly because Darmanitan, if it went Jolly, it would outspeed me. So that's my team. I hope this was a quick video. I really don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow at the battle. I'm out. Peace.